Hello everyone, Shalom. This is Stone for Life. This is part 4 in the series, The Light of the Body is the Eye, the third eye. Now you remember in the last video, we showed this image here of the Christ, the Messiah, the Moshiach, and the anointed one sitting in the shape that is created by two circles of common radius which overlaps. Now follow me here, because this here is definitely leading to something very important. Marcus Garvey of the UNIA, the United Negro Intelligence Association, stated that if you can't use the knowledge that you have, it's absolutely pointless to have. This is definitely something you can use. So just follow along and we will get to the end. And what I'm trying to do is actually demystify what's mystifying. I'm answering the questions. These are actually codes that are hidden right in front of your face. These are images that are commonly known. You see his name written in what I showed you, which is this image on the bumper cars, Jesus and a fish, right? Which is created by that right there, right? And we see this here, the Cat's Eye Nebula. This is out in space, right? And there's many more other nebulas like it. I could pull it up, but do your own research, you'll see. Look at nebulas, look at galaxies, you'll see things. Okay, now I'm going to show you how big this is. These are things right in your face. The light of the body is the eye. Jesus said, Yahushua said, he said that I am the way, the truth, and the life. He says, I am the way. The thing is, there is no such word as am in ancient Hebrew. Do your own research. There is no such thing as am in ancient Hebrew. So what he's saying that I is the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but by me. Now, he might as well just gone ahead and said, I am. Because that's what he's saying. Because it is him. It's him. Right? What that is the eye. Check that out. And you see, because this is actually imaged through several different rays of the spectrum, ultraviolet, X-ray, and this is what you get, because it illuminates different gases that are in dust that are present in the region that's actually only visible in different rays of the spectrum. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how big this is. Stuff right in your face. Going right back here. This here, if you remember, matter of fact, probably be a good idea if I kept, say, this up. The MasterCard. Right. That's what I call it. Double circles, right, of common radius. Two circles of common radius overlapping, right, creating the field in the center. Now, I want to pull this up, right? See that? Look at the cat's eye, that there, right? I'm going to keep that up. We're going to keep referring to that. But I want to bring this up just so you can see what that's reminiscent of. Right? You see that? Look at that. What? Yeah, we're going to get into what the apple was and everything. The dark eye, the black pyramid, which is the 13-step or 13-layered pyramid on the back of the $1 bill. Right? You see that imagery? See that? I'm going to expand that a little bit so it could match the rest of what's going on. Okay, if it don't take it too far. Alright, move it up so it can be in the same field of space as everything else for the most part. Okay, now you see that, right? The Apple, which we know the company Apple, which is about information, right? Computing, right? Which is actually sending information through the open airwaves, it seems. Okay? Now, let me put up another image here. Let's say, what else do we have here? Alright, this one. Right? Because this here is actually a conceptual image. Right? It's showing, actually I could pull one up like that here. Follow with me, we're really going somewhere here. Right? Too far over. Okay, that there. See that? See that? That is actually what you see here. And what you see here, right, is, let me eliminate. We all know what the MasterCard looks like. Keep that in your mind. I'm going to eliminate that so I can put some more stuff up. Right, what we have here, the apple. You already have that image. I'm going to pull that away. I'm going to leave that up, that up, that up, that up. I'm going to show you the stuff here. Right? Right? Now you see the same image here, right? You see that? The apple, that's a galaxy. And you see the same energy dynamic. Right? See that? See that split like this here? What is that? Because that's showing the field that's here and the field that's here. This is 0 point. Right? This is what you actually see. Is that line there and this line here. The equator and the poles when you're looking at the cross. With the 4 fixed faces, which would be in the zodiac. Now we're talking about the eye. Right? No man come to the Father but by me. And now Jesus talking about riches. Right? In a moment here, for 10 seconds on this camera here, it actually shuts me down. So you're not going to hear something for about 10 seconds. From 10 to 10:10. Okay. All right, we're back. I don't know why it does that for 10 seconds. At the 10-minute mark to 10:10, it does that. I should forewarn you. But you see that imagery. I'm going to show you how big this thing is. Right? That's a galaxy. Right? See that? See that? And remember the apple. Remember the apple. Right? What we're representing here are giant atoms. Right? Keeping this imagery real quick. Right? Matter of fact, I'll get rid of these. I'll keep that. And then I'll pull this up. Check this one out. Right? Right, that was a galaxy. That's showing the same energy dynamic on our planet. This is our magnetosphere. Right? Go ahead and get rid of this. Now, you know, we have that equatorial line that would have created that double field, and we know that from our weather, how it comes down, it's condensation in the north, either it's snow or rain, and as a result of runoff, it goes down rivers, ends up in the oceans and seas and down by the equator where it's hotter. Then it rolls back up into the atmosphere as evaporation, ends up as cloud vapor, rolls back up north, and comes back down again. Where at the north of the equator, it does the same thing. South of the equator, it does the same thing, creating that double torus, right? Remember, the light of the body is the eye. Jesus says that it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into heaven. Okay? Now, that's the double torus field. Earth torus showed you that. MasterCard, right? Now, remember the MasterCard. Matter of fact, let me get rid of some of this stuff. Right? Matter of fact, I'll get rid of all of it. Right? And I'll pull this one up. Right, I'm going to show you how big this is here. Right? Short time. I'm going to end this video in just a couple of minutes. It's showing the same energy dynamic in man. Now look at this. Pull the MasterCard back up. Remember that imagery I showed you in part 3? Man sits here, another man sits there. His energetic field with Jesus in the middle. When two or more are gathered in my name, I am there also. All right? Now check this one out. Check this one out. I found this image. What? I didn't create this. I'm not alone in my thinking. Person's here. This overlap energetic field. And what do you get? What do you get? You get Yahushua Ben Yosef Hochmushiach sitting in the center. Yes, sir. The narrow way home. We're going to talk more about this, about the apple, about everything. Check this out. Let me eliminate this. Let me try to see if I can see something else. Matter of fact, we're about to run out of time here in a second. So I wanted to show you this one real quick. I thought this was a neat image. It shows the vortex by itself and it's spiraling. And you see how it actually creating that energy field is here in the sphere. You know, so I'm going to end this one for now. This is the end of part 4. And the light of the body is the eye, the third eye. It's 100% biblical. But it's a light eye and a dark eye. We're going to get real deep into this. I'm going to try to condense it. But love you forever. This is Stone for Life. And I am always searching.